Welcome to your Watch Me First for week 3. Can you imagine we are nearly almost half the semester over? So what is there this week? This week you have a chapter 2 quiz which is based on the chapter 2 of your book. And then you have your first written assignment which is your letter to the editor. So let's look at both of those. So the chapter 2 once again is the same thing. It is timed, 30 minutes, no late work, and you get 2 attempts. I'll add those instructions here so that you have those also. 2 attempts and the highest grade will be recorded. So that is your chapter 2 quiz which is due by the, it starts on the 12th, it's due by the 24th is when your chapter 2 quiz is due. That's the Wednesday. So the other thing that you have is your letter to the editor. Your letter to the editor is a very short letter. It is a 400 words letter from the start to the end. If you go beyond 400, you're going to lose points. It's a short letter, so you're learning how to write concisely, specifically. In that letter, you are basically comparing data from 2 countries and talking about strength and weakness for the US government, for USA. Okay, so that's one of those things. But I have made a video of it that gives you specific directions, goes into detail of it. It's a very short video, but it tells you that you have to write from the point of view of the United States. So that is really important to look at it and the weakness. And what I have also done is I have posted some bad examples of the letter to the editor. I have some good examples to the letter to the editor. Here are some good examples to the letter to the editor. And then here is your video that you have. This video goes along with this instructions on the letter to the editor. Okay, so here are everything that you have for the letter to the editor. And the lastly, what you have is, I'm using too many colors, your Dropbox for the letter to the editor, which is due on July 28th, 11:59 p.m. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to post. I am going to open up the instructions to the letter to the editor to show you guys the instructions. Here are your instructions, 400 words for the whole letter. And then here is your rubric. If you look at the rubric, it talks about comparing with US, but it talks about both the area of strength for the education system. Okay, look at the good examples of the letter to the editor. You also have detailed rubrics down below. These are very detailed and provide great information. These are the rubrics that are used to assess this assignment as a key core assignment, core assessment that we have been talking about. However, they can be overwhelming. As a student, they can be very overwhelming to be able to interpret all of them. So what I did was I have concised or summarized all of those rubrics into this rubric, which will help you know as to where you're getting all your points. You're looking at the data, you have a specific issue, you're talking about strength, you're talking about growth, you have correct spelling, overall, you have a good language, you have all of those things will come under this. Okay, so it's the same thing, but it's just concised and summarized in a way. You are welcome to look whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, so this is what you have due for week 3. You have your quiz and then you have your letter to the editor. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Please post them on the course question discussion board. I look forward to reading your first written assignment.